This to me is like the signs of a good healer. Cause you see how I'm staying on the back line trying to make sure everybody's staying healed. A lot of healers don't do that. They like to try to be front or be like DPS. Cause as you see my character, I'm making sure that everybody's trying to stay healed. And I'll put my little bonus thing ammo down for Punisher. Cause whenever I see a Punisher or like Bucky, I'll try to be Rocket so I can give him that little boost. Cause team ups do matter. And as you see here, I'm trying to keep moving around. I don't want to stay stationary too much. Because so far they're not going after me like they normally do. So that's why you see I'm constantly looking around. I'm trying to see who got low health. Who do I need to try to focus on? Because a lot of healers don't do that. Because a lot of healers want to play DPS. Seeing I'm trying to give Punisher that little bonus thing. Alright, I need to get away from that. This is what I'm used to as well. People are like solo walking me. So now you see, and again, if you see healers on the front line, then you know they're not really caring about healing. They're trying to be DPS. And see, that's what I do. I like to tag the enemies and let my team know, hey, they might be trying to come after me. Just to make them aware, because they do try to go up to the back line. Because a lot of healers you will come across, they only know how to heal people that's in front of them. Good healers know how to multitask. And that's why you will see me, or a healer like me, who is constantly looking around, trying to see who has low health, who I need to try to pocket if they're trying to push. Now, when I put my little spawn points down, it depends on the map and the situation, but a lot of times I like to try to keep it out of sight, so that way enemy don't look for it. See, like that, like how I place it there. Alright, so I'm trying to keep Cloak and Dagger here. As you see, Cloak and Dagger never healed me. That's the type of healers I always get as a second healer. Even though I'm trying to keep them alive so they don't get killed. Yeah, I'm just taking damage. Just from the area. They're not really focused on me. Yeah, I kind of lost my attention. That's why I didn't heal Iron Man right there and he ended up dying. Yep, get the high ground. And see, what I like to do, I'll just shoot the back the enemy off, but I don't try to go for damage. Even though a lot of people love trying to get a lot of damage as a healer. Alright, so now I'm just checking the area, make sure nobody's trying to go after me. Alright, let me try to back Venom off. Because see, I'm not all about damage. I'm not trying to be a heal bot either. Most good healers not. I just do enough just to back them off, or I'll try to finish them off. Alright, so let me try to keep my team alive. And I haven't placed my little beacon down yet, because I'm just trying to find a good space for it. Like now, how my team is kind of being standstill. Yeah, I'm gonna... Now, if they hold us down too long, then I'll put my ult down like that. Just so we can try to move the payload. Alright, let me make sure I'm not in the area so Jeff get me. And again, you always see my healer or healers like me always on the back line. Because our primary job, regardless of what these top dumb streamers keep saying, is to heal the team. Keep the team alive so they can stay in the fight. Now, you'll get some dumb people say, oh, you need to do damage, get more kills. No, that's secondary. A good healer always try to keep his team alive. Yep, you see how I try to ping them, because they usually, at some point when I'm keeping the team alive, they'll start coming after me. So that's why I have to make sure I ping the enemies, let my team know, hey, they're trying to come after the back line. And as you see, you don't see Cloak and Dagger too much around me because they're trying to be DPS. Now, don't get me wrong, they'll have good numbers only because they're healing people in front of them. It's not because they're keeping the team alive. So that's why sometimes when you see support characters having high numbers, it's not really all that good. Because you see me, I'm constantly looking around to see who needs to be healed. And it's not saying you can be perfect as a strategist, but at least I try my best to keep them alive as long as possible. Keep their deaths to a minimum. So that's why I'm constantly looking around. You'll never see me trying to be in the front line, trying to get kills or do damage. Because as you see, I'm just making sure nobody's coming after me. Because our team is doing a good job pushing the payload. That's why I need to keep them alive. And I don't like that some of these top streamers keep talking about Rocket is not a good healer, which is so misleading. See, now I'm giving him a boost to make sure you can keep the enemies off. I love giving boosts to Punisher and to Bucky. Alright, see now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put my little beacon at. See, there you go. Now, if we move the payload forward, then I'll recall the beacon and I'll just move it up. Or if I see an enemy near it, then I'll just move it up. Now, this is how you know you get a bad Rocket player, when they put that right in the middle of the battlefield. So when you spawn in, you're going to get killed. See, like I said, I try to finish people off. Because the strategist's primary focus is to keep the team alive. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Because as you see, I barely got healed by Cloak and Dagger. Because they just worried about kills and people healing themselves and whoever's in front of them. As opposed to just keeping the team alive. Look at that. You see how I'm looking in the back line? I see him. I'm looking forward. I'm making sure. And I'll finish you off if I have to. Just like that. And to me, that's a sign of a good healer. Let me know if you think different.